What's up guys, Chasing Langley here for episode number 85 of Welcome to Wroxham, and today we play Bristol City in the League Cup for a place in the quarter-final. I cannot believe I'm saying that, but it's a true thing that's happening. So like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave comments down below, share with your friends, and I'll see you on the other side of the intro. So, as has become somewhat traditional, I'm bringing you in for the schedule to show you how we've been doing since we last met. Obviously, you saw the Chelsea game. We then played Carlisle, lost 1-0. We played Charlton, lost 1-0. We played Wigan and beat them 1-0 after a penalty shootout with a goal from Adam Kaderabek. We then drew 2-2 with Bradford City with goals from Ramirez and Green. We lost 2-0 to Swansea. We then won 2-0 against Bristol Rovers with Ramirez and Dodd scoring, which brings you up to date with today's game against Bristol City, where I'm very much hoping we can squeeze something out of this to continue this cup run, because a quarter-final would be huge. In the league, though, we are sitting in 17th place, so the league form not great. We will have a couple of games in hand after today because of the cup run. So hopefully we'll call that 6 points in hand and get us back into the top half of the table if we're lucky. Anyway, without any further ado, let's go and see if we can beat Bristol City. So tactically, of course, nothing new under the sun for us. We are going with our traditional formation and our best starting lineup, our strongest starting lineup. Randy Straker in goal, Galeno at right back, Dodd and McCafferty at centre half with Settin at left back. Bazare is the holding midfielder behind Green and Vega. Maidel and Ramirez on the wings, Menga up top, and on the bench, Fabio, Sakete, Elaine, Burns, Gamar, Rotario, Springett, Chimesi, and Inglis. So, let's go and see if we can do a number on Bristol City. So, looking at the team sheets then, before we get into the game, there are some names here we do in fact know on the Bristol City team. Cade Gordon was with us at Swindon and was pretty good for us. Tayden Mengi, we've had it so many clubs now I can't even count. We also will probably all know Jude Soon-Sup-Bell, a decent player, and Bete is a decent player. They're on the bench though, which makes me slightly scared for how good this starting 11 might be. But let's go into the dressing room and see what they've got to say for themselves. We'll do a pick-up where you left off last time out, because why the devil not? Let's go into the match preview. Hopefully we didn't get a tunnel interview, which is fine. We'll let this run for its fun team insights and whatnot. Bazare apparently has completed 84% of his passes this season, and Bristol City have made 7 changes to their lineup, which tells me they are in fact going with a slightly weakened side, which I'm not against, because that should increase our chances of beating them. So, game is underway. Let's see what we can do. Slow game so far. We've got ourselves a throw-in though, far side with Settin, and throws it to Green, 35 or in the 35th minute. Vega gets a header in, 3rd goal of the season, and Ivan Vega has put us ahead against Bristol City. We had the better of the possession so far in the game, but I wasn't entirely sure we were ever going to get a goal. And suddenly, Ryan Green turns his man, pops a cross in, Vega makes a good run, gets his head to it. That's 1-0, and suddenly our cup form at home is carrying us again, and hopefully carrying us into a quarter-final. Well, it's got to be said, solid but uninspiring first half so far. We are at least leading at half-time, and it's going to be the scoreboard that matters. Things are going well, you're capable of even better, let's tell them that, see if that gets anything out of them. Daniel Menga is not having, our entire front three isn't having a great performance today. We need Menga to not get sent off. I don't think I'm going to give him long in this second half. As long as he can stay on the pitch until I take him off, I'll be quite happy. But he's been sent off for us before. We know he's got that streak in him. Ramirez also having a bad game. Maidel and Galeno not exciting me as Cade Gordon gets a throw into Belcher. Belcher turns his man to Tanner, to Charalabou. And Charalabou through, shot on goal. Nothing comes of it. And we've escaped that one narrowly. Throw in now for Bristol City. I've had to rearrange the front three. Maidel now the striker. Gamar and Springett are on as wingers, as Lewis plays the ball to Tayden Mengi. Big ball forward, similar to many of those from before. Inglis, really gives the ball away there. He's had a booking as well. He's only been on the pitch for a few minutes. Not a stellar start to the game for him, but hopefully he'll pick things up very quickly. So we're in injury time, and then in the second half, and hopefully we've made it through. McCafferty has a free kick though. This could be a late danger for us. Dodd to Green, to Gamar on the near side. Can he use his pace to beat his man? Flicks it back to Inglis instead. Green finds Gamar running past the defender now. Can he get a cross in? Gets a decent position, headed away by Mengi, headed back in by Burns though. Burns to Green. Green finds Burns again. Burns out wide to Setting. Can Setting get a good cross in? Finds Springett with a short ball instead. Back to Setting. Setting again through for Springett. Finds Rotario for his first ever goal for the club. What a time to score it. I sent him on to replace Maidel up top. He's not really a striker. He's more of a central midfielder. He just happens to be able to be the only player on the bench who could play striker other than Gomar. I took a bit of a gamble in sending him on just because he couldn't have played worse than Maidel was doing. And he's immediately scored our second goal. And potentially that will be the goal that puts us through to the quarter-finals of the League Cup. As Mengi now picks up the ball for Bristol City. House, forward, headed away by McCafferty, looking for Vega, doesn't find him. Soon Sup Bell now on the ball. Gives it away to Burns, Setting with a big ball over the top. We're just waiting for a whistle now. Mengi heads it down to Dendeka. Back to Mengi. Mengi with a ball over the top looking for Soon Sup Bell. Setting picks it up. We just need to waste some time here. Springett over the top looking for Rotario. Is Rotario going to get a second goal? That would be insane. He's cutting inside, cuts it back for Vega. Even Vega finds Ahmed Gamar. Gamar with a pop, and Ahmed Gamar's third goal of the season is our third goal of the game, and we have come alive. Absolutely done Bristol City in this one. Unbelievable stuff. We are, believe it or not, about to go and play in a quarter-final of the League Cup, and there are only two massive sides in, two top six sides left in the tournament, and that is Newcastle and Manchester City, which is crazy, and Newcastle could be out of the competition by the time we get to the draw, so I guess we'll have to find out. But confirmation of our 3-0 win. Ben Dodd gets man of the match, probably well deserved. I am going to just say, well then lads, good win for us. Everyone seems happy. And without any further ado, let's go and see what the cup draw's got in store for us for the quarter-final. So we've made it to the quarter-final draw for the League Cup then, and our fans would like, overwhelmingly, to play Bournemouth in this round of the Cup. So let's have a little look, see who is in the draw, so we can get a good idea of what's going on. It's going to give us the fancy draw. So our options are Leeds, Brighton, Southampton, Sunderland, Everton, or Everton, Manchester City, or Bournemouth. If City go out at this stage in the competition, we could be absolutely laughing all the way to the final, ironically. Unless, of course, we're about to get City. Let's do the whole draw. Let's see in real time what's about to happen. Let's do it in 3 times speed. And let's start the draw, shall we? See what's going to occur. I'm very much hoping we don't get City. Leeds out the hat first. We're on a home draw if we can have one. We look good at home at the moment in the Cup. We didn't get one. We just got Leeds. Straight away. Good stuff. Straight out the box. Let's go to the end. See what's going to happen, shall we? Everton get Sunderland. Good stuff. Let's just have the list of Cup ties, shall we? So, Leeds play us at home, good money for us at least. Brighton with Southampton, Bournemouth and Manchester City, Everton and Sunderland. Well, that's an interesting one. And that's rearranged a game at the beginning of January for us. So let's have a little look and see what the schedule looks like for the next month or so. Not very helpful, Mr. Policeman. It's also almost midnight and we don't need the noise. Anyway, I'm going to come back for the Barnet game next, actually, because we've had one good cup run. Let's have another one. Why not? From there, we'll see where the second round pops up. It's probably going to be in between the Oxford and Swindon games. That wouldn't surprise, or it will take over one of them. Probably that Swindon game. And then we'll play it by ear from there to see how we can do. Maybe we can get 2 cup runs on the go. Really spoil ourselves with the massive income coming in. That would do us nicely. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. I have, as always, been Chasing Lane. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell. Leave a comment down below if getting to a quarter-final of the League Cup with a team that was in very non-league not so long ago doesn't deserve some love in terms of the likes. I don't know what does. Anyway, guys, until next time, thank you for watching. I have been Chasing Lamely. I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one.